one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in cleaned up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you were different.
We've got high hopes for... This is my... It's the... This bout, all the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
What a great... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blank counter.
Beautiful counter punch. Good hook to the body. Well done with that counter shot. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it. What do we expect to see here in round 2? Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Missing with the left hook. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right, concentrate.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Can't land that jab. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. You know the score. Did you see that? Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. The bell rings and we start the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Swing and a miss with that hook. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
The ground bomber in some trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. Did you see that? Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.
All in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, that's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed. Yeah. Pound, pound, pound.
Here we are. And here this, you can tell both. And that's the opening bell, round one. Insane action. Right hook is scoring. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
Jab to the body. Fundamentals always help. shot, they get countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And there's the bell for round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. They exchange punches. That left hook is blocked. Could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let's talk about Holmes. And there's the bell for round 3. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Knocked down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That left hook won't score. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He blocks that jab. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
They are going to surrender. No mas. So So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie.
My castle of sand, waiting on a battle sword, handle all in my hand. The war force is more toward my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should have put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along. Think with fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tail of the tape. This is Muhammad Ali. He stands 191 centimeters tall with a reach of 198. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated.
So they stare into high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. And he misses with that jab. That uppercut just missed. Oh, right there. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing.
It's time to fight under the full moon. We are outside live at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Andy Ruiz Jr. He got his nickname. Muhammad Ali here.
This bout is scheduled.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Ooh, a stiff jab. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Punch, counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the...
Whoa! Oh, no! Ali is down! And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Let's go out there.
And there's the bell to start round two. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. That uppercut misses. Andy Ruiz is dazed. Look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last round. So it's plan B time. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Hog, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Beautiful counter shot. A swing and a miss with the right hook. That counter shot lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You had everything in the...
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You stay focused.
There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. And Ruiz goes to the canvas. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods, took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are right.
Did you see that? Andy Ruiz looks like he's in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. now.
Switch on.
On to the fifth we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Couldn't take any more. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
You're right, Todd. What a...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you continue.
Both men knocked. There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Good job defending the jab. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. Here comes round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Can't find a home with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Nice defense there. Did you see that? Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Chris,